Hello, my name is Andrew Parker, aka Abercrombie Andrew, aka Wafellow, aka Spider-Man. What's up, guys? We're gonna do a good old-fashioned Q&A, and I'm super excited about it because I've always wanted to do these, and I liked watching. When I was younger, I liked watching YouTubers who did this. It just lets them tell you a little bit more about themselves, get more personal, connect with you directly, and I think that's awesome. So we're gonna do that with you, and I actually have enough people on Instagram, enough people ask me questions, and there are some really good questions actually. So thank you for anyone who asked questions. If you would like to ask questions for a future Q&A, if y'all would like to see another one, comment down below or go follow me on Instagram, and you can ask it whenever I put like a poll up or an ask me questions thing. You guys are the bomb. You guys are the bomb diggity. I appreciate all the questions. So let's just... My name's Phil DeFranco, and let's just jump into it. Mint ice cream. Well, it's mint ice, but this person comments on all of my Instagram stuff and DMs me, and I don't know their name, and they comment on my YouTube channel. But whoever they are, I truly appreciate them. They're awesome. They asked what's my favorite food, and my mom's brownies, because they're addicting. Do desserts count? Desserts gotta count, right? If it's desserts, then it's my mom's brownie, because she puts cocaine on top of them, and you know, you can't stop eating them. That might be powdered sugar, but I'm gonna go with it's cocaine. Other than that, I mean, bacon's gotta be up there. I like chicken parmesan, I like pizza. Anything that isn't healthy and is really fatty, you know, that has bacon in it, I'm down with. What collage are you in? I mean, I'm sure I'm in a few people's collages, you know. I've taken a lot of pictures with people, and I'm sure that I've been put in a few. If you mean college, I'm at Full Sail University. My friend Haley asked, what's your favorite trick to do for people? This is a great question. As a magician, I've gotten this question a lot. My favorite thing to do is I have this opener routine that's called the Joker Sandwich. It's kind of a few tricks that I put together. I've done that trick literally hundreds of times. I've done it for famous people. I've done it for the band Skillet. I've done it for Thomas Sanders. I've done it for Brandon Rogers. I've done it for YouTubers. I've done it for random people on the streets. I've done it for my friends and family. It's something that I'm extremely comfortable with, and I know gets good reactions. I'd go with that. Joanna asked me, which of your talents do you think you're best at? And that's a good question. I've never been asked that before. I don't think I've been asked that before. I mean, well, first off, I'm very hyper self-critical. I don't think I'm good at any of them. I'd probably go with magic. There's just so many good magicians out there that fool me constantly and are just so good. And there's so many good jugglers out there that are better than me. I can't be here and be like, yeah, I'm good at it. Yeah. I just don't feel like I can do that. I guess I would have to say magic, because it's just what I've done the most of. It's what people seem most impressed with when I do it, specifically card magic. And I wouldn't say that I'm best at magic because like my sleight of hand is the best. It's more impressive than like my juggling skills or something. I would say it because, I don't know, it goes back to the way I can present magic. I get a lot of compliments about, not a lot, but some, about my stage presence and my personality in regards to magic. So it's not just me doing the magic trick, it's how I present it, and that's what I think I'm okay at. So that helps me think that the magic is best, because I'm so fluid with it and I can interact with people, and that's just impressive in of itself to some people. But one thing I will say is that I'm not the best in the world at magic. I'm not the best in the world at juggling. I'm not the best at escapes. I'm not the best at making balloon animals. I'm not the best at doing acrobatics. But I would consider myself good, or you know, better than the average person at most of those. So you know, a lot of people are good magicians, but they can also juggle and do backflips and balloon animals and escapes. Or if it is a magician, maybe they can juggle 3 balls, but they aren't a professional magician that can also juggle 5 balls and fire and knives and stuff like that. So if I would say something that I'm good at, I'm good at doing a multitude of talents instead of just one. So that's what I'm kind of proud of myself for being able to do. Millie Dimple said, do you miss this pine cone? I do miss this pine cone. That is someone from my old job in Alabama. I called her pine cone. She called me something. I don't know where this, she called me blobfish. I don't know why that was a thing. I miss Alabama, and I miss my old job. In excess. What would happen if an immovable object met an unstoppable force? What would happen is they would like morph together, and then they would just create the most powerful being in the universe. Savannah Bassert, she's been watching for a while. What up, girl? You're the bomb. She asked, what has been your favorite thing about doing YouTube? Great question. I love all of it. My least favorite thing is the fact that I've worked for 4 years on it and I'm only at 5,000 subscribers and I can't make a living off of it. But we know focus on the bad. Focusing on the good, my favorite thing, I mean, I love the whole process of creating an idea or coming up with an idea, creating it, filming it, you know, being a personality online and connecting with others. And the main 2 reasons I do YouTube is, I mean, I love all of it. It's just my passion. I think I'm talented at it and I love entertaining others. But I mean, the 2 main reasons is glorify God and then entertain others and connect with them and help them smile, right? So my favorite thing to see is a comment that says, and I've gotten some of these, like on Instagram I got one time, I was just having a bad week and a bad day and then I found this video and it helped me smile and now I'm in a much better mood, thank you. Or and on YouTube I get comments, I've gotten comments of like, you know, thank you for posting videos, whenever I need to I can come and they make me smile. And that's just, you know, when I see those, then I'm like, okay, yeah, it's worth it. All of this stuff I've done for 4 years, that's tiring and hard, you know, sometimes it's a reminder that it's worth it. That's my favorite thing. I don't know how to say your name, but you've been commenting a lot, and I know that you're a sponsored juggler for Josh Horton. So you're awesome. I love your juggling videos. I'm gonna try to pronounce your name, or whatever the freak this is. Briege Spreeuenberg. She's cool, she can juggle. She asked, how old are you? So I am 20. By the time this video comes out, I'll be 21. Woo! Filming this the day before my birthday. My birthday is tomorrow. And then she also asked, how old were you when you started juggling magic escape stuff? A little known fact, I actually came out of the womb and I did my first magic trick. I came out, made my umbilical cord disappear. The doctors were like, what the? It was pretty cool. It was just poof, gone. And then, you know, like a week later, they were asking where's my pacifier, Mom was, and then I just reached up behind her ear and I was like, and I started sucking on it. That kind of freaked her out. I'm just kidding. No, I was 15 when I started magic. I think each year I got a little bit more into it. I broke my ankle doing a backflip when I was a sophomore in high school, and then I couldn't walk for a month. So I just sat on the sofa and I started doing magic tricks. Juggling came about a year or 2 after that, and then escape stuff came maybe a year ago. Escape stuff is pretty recent because, well, I did the straitjacket escape like 2 years ago, so I guess that was my first endeavor in it, but I've gotten more into it recently with handcuffs and lockpicks and doing more videos with it because I think that can make interesting videos. Wet Tit said, wonder what all those copycats think when they look at you and see the real Spidey. That's a good point. They're all out here, all being imposters, and then they see me and everyone knows. We all know. Everyone knows who the real Spidey is. Don't we? That's right. This person, Michelle Mew, asked, when did you decide to do magic and acrobatics? I talked about magic. Acrobatics, I took classes while I was in high school, so sophomore, junior, senior year, I was taking like tumbling classes. I've always been a kid that jumped off of stuff, and I broke my arm falling out of a tree. I sliced my head open because I was crawling on rocks. I was always flipping on the bed and jumping off of stuff. I've always liked parkour and free running and things like that. Freaked my family out constantly, but it is what it is. So, this person also asked, did you have stage fright? Yes. I mean, anyone that doesn't have any type of stage fright at all or nervousness when performing in front of a crowd is literally insane or psychotic in some way. It's extremely natural to be a little bit nervous. I don't think I've had it as bad as some people, and I've grown up doing acting and I've forced myself to do magic for people. Like me going up to strangers, that's never been easy for me, but I've seen YouTubers do it. I've seen other magicians and do videos where I thought it was really cool to be able to do magic for strangers. So at a young age, at like 15, 16, when I could drive and go to the mall and stuff, I would kind of force myself to just go up to people and do magic, and it got easier. It's still not like super easy, but I've kind of gotten better at it. And performing now for like small groups of people doesn't really bother me at all. Larger groups of people, sometimes it still gets to me. I remember when I did the stage illusions with my friend Haley, who actually asked a question earlier. We did a huge stage illusion in front of 1,000 people at this conference in Atlanta, and it was the first time we ever publicly did this stage illusion, and it was the first time I'd ever done a grand illusion like that, and that's like the most nervous I've ever been in my life, or could remember being that nervous. Like, I got lightheaded, my stomach was hurting, I had to go lay down, I was freaked out until I got on stage, and then it was better, and it went fine. But I think it was partially due because normally with a card trick I can mess it up and then fix it. That it was either hit or miss, and it was hit or miss. Like, we have 2 seconds to do this magical thing, and it was this big setup, and if you mess it up, you mess it up. There's no recovery from it. You can't like do another piece of sleight of hand and kind of, you know, do another trick, win or fail. And it was in front of 1,000 people, and we nailed it, so it was fun. But you know, that made me nervous. So yeah, I still get stage fright, but I wouldn't say it's a lot. Who's your favorite magician? I would go with Michael Scott. He's solid. He's pretty good at magic. Other than him, David Copperfield's amazing. Justin Flom, who's a YouTuber, and then some other YouTubers like Stuart Edge and Daniel Fernandez I really like. There's this guy called Eric LeClaire, who is a funny, hilarious magician. And then one magician that I've seen in person a few times and who kind of helped inspire me to get started was Terry Evanswood. He's a good Christian magician, and his show is amazing, and I've seen it a few times. Bijan Terrasoli, what up, dude? I've hung out with this guy in person. He's watched my videos for a long time. He's super awesome. He asked, who are your favorite YouTubers? My favorite YouTubers of all time are Jacksepticeye, Daniel Fernandez, and Stuart Edge. And then I have some others like Philip DeFranco that I've watched a lot. The Stuart Edge and Daniel Fernandez make sense. They make videos kind of like, they're the reasons I started making videos. I wanted to make videos like them. Like, We'll Do Magic for Hugs. That was kind of definitely inspired by them. Jacksepticeye is a gamer. I don't really game, but he's, you know, just a really good guy, and he posts a lot of videos, and he's just always there to watch, and he's been there, his videos have been there for me for years, and I love him. So those three are probably my favorites of all time. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done. Have you ever tried unicycling before? Yes, it sucked. Number 1, it hurt my man parts. Number 2, I couldn't get it. I only tried it for like 20 minutes, and I plan in the future to definitely be able to unicycle. I want to practice one. I want to get one, and I want to practice and get it down. But I was at like some circus camp, and they had one, and I tried it for not long, but it's very difficult. You gotta balance it side to side, forward, you gotta do the wheel, you know, it's not easy. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, comment yay Q&A with an exclamation point. If y'all liked this form of video, if you would like to see it done a little bit differently, if you would like to see more of them, if you would like to ask a question yourself, comment down below, talk to me. Love you guys. Thank you to everyone who asked questions, who actually took time out of their day to think of a question and ask me a question. I try to lead a somewhat interesting life. If you'd like to know anything about magic or juggling or YouTube or anything like that, just like these people asked, you can ask as well. Share in this journey on YouTube with me. Go watch some of my other videos right here. Let's go have a good freaking day and get some stuff done.
I hope you're having a good day. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
I kind of want these videos to just be natural. As I scratch my nose. I kind of just want to be relaxed. I want it to be funny and have some jokes and stuff, but also I just want it to be truthful and yo, nose, you gotta chill your face. Because YouTubers, a lot of them just seem completely fake, and they're way different off camera, but some are genuine, and no one is perfectly what they are off camera as what they are on camera. And I know I'm not the same off camera as I am on camera, but I try to be generally the same. Like, I'm not a complete character on the camera, and I don't think anyone who knows me thinks that I'm 100% different on camera. They know that I'm slightly different off camera for sure, but you know, what I do on camera is genuine as well. I hope that makes sense. So I definitely want these to be genuine and just me talking to you guys. Anyways, carpe diem, vita es bona. Go have a great day. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.